But if you think about Superman, right? So here's what Superman never did. Superman never went to Lois Lane and said, hey, look, Lois, here's the thing. So I'm really busy. And the next time, yesterday morning, there was that, you were outside, you were downtown, and there was this big building, and all the windows were broken, and there was a big sign that said "Evil Genius," and it was raining, and it was dark, and there was this like kind of foreboding music, and you chose to go in anyway. Walk me through your thinking process there, right? He never does that. Superman, you notice how Marvel is sort of evolving the superhero character. They're adding a little more vulnerability. They're adding a little, like the world is changing, right? But this archetype is so deeply embedded in our educational system, in the way we parent. We're so deeply rewarded and conditioned to our individual contribution. We think that being a leader, being in a position of authority means having the answers and solving the problems. Anybody ever been in a relationship with somebody, and I'm not going to, anyone ever been in a relationship with somebody who answers all your questions and solves all your problems? How is that? You love being in that relationship? You feel close, you feel warm, makes you feel like really like close and belonging with that person? No, it's like, hey. Right? Contrast that with Yoda. What Yoda didn't do is he didn't say, hey, Luke, so here's the thing. You got this weird thing going on with your dad. And I really want to help you work it out. So I'm going to work with you on your career development. And I'm going to design he wasn't that obvious, right? He asked open-ended questions. He created space. And he believed in free will, right? He said, look, I don't know if you're ready. What do you think? I don't know how you're going to do that. I know how I would do it. How might you do it, right? And it's those spaces. And everybody in here has seen, read, initiated more employee surveys than you can imagine, right? Isn't that what employees are asking for? Autonomy, creativity, space. I want to have a relationship with my manager. I want to feel like they care about me. I want to feel like they're invested in my growth. Superman is not invested in anybody's growth. He's just spinning the world backwards if he has to, right? Whatever it takes, right, to fix the problems and create answers, right? So it doesn't say only Yoda, no Superman, right? More Yoda, less Superman. For the individual parts of our role, sometimes that's how it is in our world, right? We have to get it done. But when it comes to the people management side, we have to start learning how to make spaces. We have to learn to listen differently for different things, to the things that people aren't saying. Not just, we have to stop asking questions like, how can I help? Right? Or, what could I be doing differently? Right? We have to stop asking these generic questions that in a psychologically unsafe environment, nobody will give you the answer to. We have to change the dynamic. I think it was James who said, we have to change the container for how we think about our role as leaders. And if we don't do that, that's why all of the best practices in all of those leadership books, they fall flat over time.